Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fellow, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, your social media insurance broker. And I've returned today with some more information or another ADH Wealth solution. Before I go in, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting up this morning and I'm watching a buddy of mine who does real estate, and he's educating folks on, their different options in home buying, which is really important because all too often people who aren't professionals in certain fields speak on things that they don't quite know, right? And he just broke down some stuff for me that I didn't know about real estate. But one of the things that I see all too often is also you get professionals who are in certain fields and they just haven't been in their field long enough to actually speak on things or to give accurate information. So one of the things that I notice with insurance agents when we're working with realtors is often, like I said, we'll push them to just get a 30-year term, which is for after they've closed, right? And I also mentioned that you can get your client to get a permanent life insurance policy. Wow, I didn't bring my sunglasses. A permanent life insurance policy for before they close or while they're building their credit, because you can use it as a collateral assignment. But they often, all too often, insurance agents are busy talking about life insurance as if all it is there is for what happens to you. What if something happens and you die? What if something happens and you die? What if something happens and you die? They never talk about what if something happens and you live, which happens more often than something happened and you die, right? So there's a couple of ways that you need to look at that. Number one is with a permanent life insurance policy, you're generally not going to get the same thing out of a term life insurance policy. But with a permanent life insurance policy, you're looking at the ability to get what's called living benefits. So living benefits will take care of you in the event of an illness. So what is an illness? What's going on, gents? So an illness is things like terminal illness, where you're told you're going to live 12 months or less. A critical illness where you can't perform 2 activities of daily living, like you're on dialysis, or you can't dress yourself, you can't clothe yourself or feed yourself, right? And then you've got, a chronic condition, like I said, dialysis, end-stage renal failure, which is the same thing, but stuff like that. But then also, what about if something happens to you and you live, like an injury? So that's where disability insurance comes in, or what I call paycheck insurance. So it's important as a real estate professional that if you really want to be a hero to your clients, you need to partner with an insurance agent and be like, hey, do you offer disability insurance? Do you offer supplemental insurance? Because I want to make sure that when my client gets in this house, unlike you, the insurance agent, who has to make sure that the client pays this policy in order for you to earn your commission, as a real estate agent, once you sign on that dotted line and close, I made my commission, I don't worry about it. But I'm in the business, just like an insurance agent is in the business, of people. So what better way than to be in the business of people than to help your client by introducing them to an insurance agent who is going to give them paycheck protection. So that makes sure that, well, what if something happens to you and you die? Your house gets paid off. But what if something happens to you and you live? Which happens way more to people than if something happens and they die. So what if something happens to you and you live? Now you can't go to work for 3 months, 6 months, 5 years, right? Or you can't work in the same way capacity that you worked in. Real easy. I'll tell you how people get injured real easy all the time, every day. You never think about it. Something called a car accident. Boom. Now your life has changed. Now you can't go to work and be able to make those monthly mortgage payments. So something real simple is partnering with an insurance agent, hoping that they have all sorts of life insurance. You want to make sure that they sell whole life insurance and term life insurance, and that they sell disability insurance or income protection insurance, right? Those things will make a complete team together. So anyway, that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. And remember, folks, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.